Started off a little rough. Mainly, you're working, you're carrying material, and all your glasses are fogging up, and the dust everywhere in the mask. So you have to take the good with the bad. Every condition is different on every job site. So we have a nature in our business to adjust to every job pretty rapidly.
In 1 minute, we're full employment, and then the very next day, everything is shut down. And so I got a hold of Caltrans director, and we came to an agreement that infrastructure would not be affected. We had our International Training Center come up with a COVID awareness training program. The employers adopted it, associations adopted it, and we were able to get folks back to work. It was all about proving to them that we could interact safely, convincing our membership that you had a responsibility not only to your family but to your coworkers. Just a massive, massive education program. So then we set up the job site accountability program. We set it up as a basic crafts. So if the operator and the laborer wanted to utilize a program, they could do that also. And so we went to the employers and we said, here's the program. And we literally got that up and running, accepted, and out working in 10 days.
We bought enough chemical to treat about 6 million square feet, and since then we've bought another 4 million square feet with the chemical. The chemical comes out positively and negatively charged. It fully coats everything that we fog the chemical onto. So anything from temp facilities to handrails. You can see the restrooms and the wash stations behind us, man lifts and or interior elevators.
We worked really closely with the Carpenters Union on these badges. These are contract tracing badges. This system uses a Bluetooth system that tracks location. So if I'm within 6 feet of you, it tracks. So if there's a positive test case on a job, we can immediately look in the system and see who is within 6 feet of you. We can get those people tested. In cases where it's necessary, we can get them quarantined. Once the Carpenters Union approved them, it was relatively simple to get all the other building trades to go along with them. All the positive cases we've had on any of our projects have come from outside. We've had not one case of a positive test that was gotten on the job from a fellow worker.
Our owners decided to test everyone. It was surprising to see how many people were actually positive and didn't know. So they were asymptomatic, however, they were positive, so they were contagious. And then the owners decided to continue testing. That way we give everybody, the freedom of mind that people that are being tested are being quarantined immediately.
I'm here to get my weekly COVID-19 test to make sure that I'm abiding by all COVID-19 safety regulations, just to protect myself and my family and my fellow coworkers and my fellow brothers.
Estoy aquí porque quiero saber si tengo COVID o no tengo COVID y para mantenerme limpio y seguro.
At first, the buy-in took a little bit of time, but after a while, the buy-in was 100%. Some of the requirements just had to be implemented where we had to change the way we do things. We had to take some engineering practices into consideration, as well as making sure that we keep the same crews together.
The safety that we rely on in non-COVID times, it's on the backs of carpenters. And so I've said it before and I'll say it again, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to the Carpenters Union and to all the workers on our projects.
It's been a very benefit to the job site to have the knowledge that we have in the carpenters that we have. They're willing to listen, they're willing to learn, and they look ahead. They don't just look at what they're doing right now, they look 3 to 4 steps ahead, which helps the productivity of the job site move forward.
Employers spent millions of dollars trying to keep their folks working. If you look at the lines at the food banks, if you look at the people that are leaning on relatives and friends who are lucky enough to still be working, I think our membership understands how fortunate that we are that we're still able to go to work and earn a living. This has been pretty much a blessing that they're actually proving how valuable their employees are to them.